if we filter through the max attack, Zacian has got the biggest attack. He's got the most attack. If we filter for defense, Zacian has got more defense than Buzzwole and Squirtle early and so on. If we filter through special defense, Zacian has also got the highest special defense. And if we filter through HP, Zacian has actually got the highest HP. This is the biggest problem with Zacian and Pokemon Unite. Look at his base stats. So if you go onto Unite DB, you can do this, and you can filter through per level, and you can also filter through like which one's got the best attack. Now again, this is level 1. It's like things change very quickly. However, why is this a problem? It's like, okay, well, let's have a little think about the Jungle Invade. Okay, if you have any idea about Zacian's move Slash, you'll understand that it has got crazy secure. Zacian's stats early are just completely broken. Okay, even you go, okay, what about level 3? Level 3. Let's have a look at Zacian at level 3. He still has the highest HP, more than Snorlax. He still has got the highest attack, like substantially by far. Like generally, who's the other Pokemon that gets used? Like Snorlax maybe? Snorlax is a menace early. That's why I really like Snorlax. And then we also filter through for defense. And we see that the defense, Snorlax has, gone up on him. Buzzwole's gone up, but he's still up there. Okay, he's still a freak early. And then if we go for special defense, he's at the top. And he also has 5% crit rate, mind you, at level 3. So that means he can go into your jungle, invade. He's got Slash Secure, which is really ridiculous because he can just walk in and just slash the buff off you. If you give him a Float Stone, because the one limitation Zacian does have is you put 2 items on him because he's got the Rusted Sword. However, that Rusted Sword or the Interpret Sword or whatever it is makes his ability like really good. But that's a conversation for another video. This video I'm just going over why I think Zacian is a little too broken. Okay, I still think he's a little too broken. So that's thing number 1 is his early game stats. Now, I believe in strong early and maintaining a lead. If you use Zacian well, you will win early. You have got the stat advantage. His moves are crazy. So you will win early, and if you maintain your lead, you're going to be doing amazing things with Zacian. Now, that I think is a little ridiculous. Okay, now let's say you don't invade with him. Let's say you take him to the jungle. So you get him to level 5. So level 5, he gets Sacred Sword. Now at the Bs, that's pretty crazy. So we filter through HP. So he doesn't have the highest HP anymore. Okay, the tanks kind of start taking over because the Wigglytuff evolves, the Slowbro evolves, the Crustle and the Trevenant, they all evolve. But again, remember, those Pokemon, when you're level 5, they're still level 4. Okay, so he's probably going to be tankier than all the other current laners, right? So he'll be he's got the most HP. We filter for attack, and he's still got the highest attack. We filter for defense, and he's slacked off a little bit with defense, but this is still up with the tanks, right? This is up with the Urshifu who gets his level 5 power spike. So again, it's like that's pretty crazy. And special defense, okay, there he is right there. He's up amongst with all of the tanks who have evolved. Again, Zacian will be level 5. The rest of them will probably be level 4. So like the Greedents and the Slowbros and stuff, or Slowbro might be up there, but they're not going to be as great. But then if we have a look at this, look at the crit rate. He comes down a gank with 15% crit rate as Sacred Sword. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely crazy. And he's also got 5% lifesteal. So this Pokemon early is just out of control. And I'm a little hesitant to just put this out there because, knowledge, and now I'm going to start getting destroyed by more and more Zacian. But this is Zacian, okay? This is why it's a little busted, okay? I get he's a legendary, but like, this strong early as an all-arounder, which is crazy. Okay, so then we move on to his level 9 stats. Let's go level 9. We'll go for HP. Now by this point, all the tanks are pretty much caught up. So he's not quite up there with the HP. But if you have a look at where's the next all-arounder? Oh, it's Zacian. Zacian is up there with HP with the supports and all-arounders at level 9. This is when most of the Pokemon they've hit their power spikes with their stats. And he's up there. Okay, he's with them. He's got the same amount of HP as like Mime and Clefable and Greedent. Okay, now mind you, those Pokemon heal and they're supportive and whatnot, but that just goes to show. He still has got more attack than the speedsters, who are supposed to have a ridiculous amount of attack. Okay, he's got the same amount as Zero Aura. He's got more attack than Skytho level 9. That's ridiculous. Okay, then we go for defense. Look at him. Where is he? Just under Urshifu there. Right, the guys are crazy. Okay, this is crazy. He's got like the same amount of bulk as Mamoswine. Look at Mamoswine. Almost the same amount of HP from Mamoswine, level 9. Almost the same amount of defense. And then special defense. Zacian actually has more special defense. This is just ridiculous, man. This Pokemon's stats are just crazy. And then you have a look at the crit rate. He's got 25% crit rate at level 9. Now, these other Pokemon have taken over, which is lovely. But he also has got the 10% lifesteal. So, Zacian at level 9, this is kind of when he starts to be on par with everything else. But if you're using Zacian well early, you're not really going to be giving your enemies a chance to stay leveled with you. You're going to be a level or two ahead with Zacian. Now, if you're even on levels, Zacian's already tough enough as is, with a level advantage, insane. Okay, the way to throw with Zacian when you're using him is get ahead and then let the enemies kill you, because that lets them catch up to you. But if you play Zacian well and don't let them kill you and learn when to back out of a fight, this is going to be it's going to be absolutely wild. Okay, I've already versed people who have used Zacian really, really well, and it's very, very challenging to verse. Okay, it's very, very challenging. Then we go along to like the end game. Let's go level 14. Level 14, because let's be honest, you'll probably hit 14 with Zacian if you use him well. HP, where's he at? About the same as T-Tar, about the same as, T-Tar, Mime. He's up there with Sizzle, so he's sitting with the all-arounders, which is lovely late game. So, his stats kind of, flatten out a little bit there. What about attack? There he is. Okay, his attack, the speedsters are all above him, but where's the next attacker? The next attacker is Duraludon, and he's well above it, which is just, again, that's a little wild, but to be fair, he doesn't have the attack speed as much as the other attackers, so in all fairness there. What about the defense? Again, he's kind of mellowed out with our all-arounder. So late game, he does even out on stats, which is, so he should. Special defense, he's actually pretty tanky on the special side, like 317. That's up there. That's pretty good. And he's also got that same 25% crit rate that he got at level 9. So Zacian, insanely strong Pokemon, right? This is the one I'm worried about. Go back to level 3. Just have a look. He's the only Pokemon with natural crit rate at level 3. So you don't necessarily need to run the scope lens on him early. If you want to run the float zone invade, you're still going to be critting them, or you've got the chance to anyway. He's got crazy special defense. Like, he's the only one with a 3-digit special defense, which is ridiculous. And if you click on the Zacian himself, you've got abilities. Okay, you can read through how Zacian works, but have a look at this early secure with Slash. It's gonna be a non-boosted version, but let's go level 3. That's 800 damage. 800 early. That's a lot of damage. Okay, that's gonna out-secure a Score Bunny on a buff. That's gonna out-secure a Froakie on a buff. It might even out-secure it, do AoE damage to the Froakie, and then you're gonna be able to follow it up and kill it because you're a Zacian versus a Froakie early. So you guys can take what you want out of this video and with this Pokemon, but I think Zacian is a little bit too out of control.